our two barbecue from Tony's Barbecue, and our question is, what is the theme for World Population Day 2013? You can text your answer to 623-8490. Please include your first and last name also.
All right, so you guys text 623-8490 and you can win yourself a fabulous prize. But World Population Day, being that our question is based on it, let us touch that a little bit. World Population Day, of course, was celebrated on July 11th this week, and of course, it ties straight into the adolescent pregnancy. What can you tell me about World Population Day?
Well, basically, World Population Day is a day that was created with the aim to increase, how would you say, awareness, public awareness on issues surrounding population and family planning. So, and this year the theme was the adolescent's pregnancy.
Okay.
So, in 1989, let's start at 1987. We celebrated the first day at the 5 billion.
The first day of the 5 billion.
Yeah, the first World Population Day, because the population finally reached 5 billion people. So 2 years after, they came up with a new
way to
spout or whatever after spring of that day, and the World Population Day. So every year on July 11th, they celebrate World Population Day.
Okay. All right, so there you have it, people. So before we get back into the discussion on teenage pregnancy, we're going to have that music video that I promised you guys before. So enjoy it, and we'll be back here with more discussion after this video.
And I know that I should probably walk away, ooh baby, but yet I remain, I will remain, baby, I will let it show. Baby, I do love you, follow you low. Baby, I just don't think you know me. I feel put it in a song for make you feel my flow. Cause my heart, it breaks so easily. You hold my heart and take advantage of it. And I know that I should probably walk away, ooh baby, but yet I remain. This one's dedicated to the one I love. Hope that one day my love could be just enough. I hope you hear it, baby. I hope you hear it loud and clear. much of it, and I know that I should probably walk away. Ooh, baby, but yet I remain. I will remain. Baby, I will remain. Ooh, yeah.
And welcome back to Big Chatz. That was the music video I Remain from Denise Castillo. Man, I love that song. So, Krista, let's take it straight over to you.
Yes, we have a winner for our second question, and her name is Amira Perdomo. Congratulations. Please bring along, I forgot to say this at the beginning, but please bring along your identification card or a driver's license if you have any, or a social security, while you come and claim your package at 2621 Mercy Lane.
All right, and I understand that you have some questions from our viewers also.
Yes, a viewer texted in and asked, can teenagers enjoy having sex, and what age should a female start taking birth control?
Ooh, Carlene, tell me. Can teenage enjoy having sex? Let's deal with that one first.
Well,
I believe that you can enjoy having sex if you do it the right way and appropriate way. Because I won't go on the edge and say, oh, no, what, don't have sex. That's like I'm telling you what to do. And if I go and tell you what to do, then you do the opposite of what I tell you what to do.
But a parent is there to tell you what to do.
Exactly. So I don't want to be your parent telling you what to do.
So why you don't?
If I'm your parent telling you what to do here and your parent there telling you what to do, then it's like you're back to values coming from home. You already have all that pressure at home. You have pressure at school, work, depends on where you are, and then you have that home. You don't need someone else giving you that same pressure, telling you no, don't have sex.
So you think teenagers can enjoy having sex, but make sure they do it the right way? Like for example, using a condom, taking your birth control, and what's
exactly.
that? Are you sure? What do you think about that?
I don't think that question is for us. That question is for those young persons and their parents to sit down and have that conversation, because every parent or every family instill different kind of values. You know, what your family might agree on, my family might not agree on. So that conversation is for them to talk to their parents. That's a start. You could.
Well, let me tell you what I feel. I feel that as a parent, you should talk to your child about sex, because I mean, you are the parent that have been through it, and you can advise them the right way. Because when they come out here in the world and they pick up on everything, most young people talking to another young person, they will say, oh girl, yes, it's nice, try it, this, that all kind of thing, and they won't tell them that, okay, you need to protect yourself in doing it, while there as a parent will be there and telling their child everything. And also, we need to know that teenagers, when you're raising a teenager, teenagers are very, very rebellious. You understand? They're very, very rebellious. And when you say don't do something, that is exactly what they're going to do. Like the other day, I don't remember who told me this. They tell me that when you're raising a teenager, it's like you're holding a bird in your hand. You know why? Because if you close your hand too much, that bird will die. And it will not only die, when you hold it in there, you might not hold it for long, but when you let it go, the bird will just fly out and behave crazy. But what? If you just hold the bird in your hand with a little bit of breathing space, it will stay in your hand. You understand what I'm saying?
We also need to take into consideration that the age for consent is 16.
It's 16. Exactly, which is, imagine you can make a life decision at 16 to have sex, but you can't drink, you can't drive until you're 18.
Can't vote.
You can't vote until you're 18. I mean, what do you think about that?
Well, that's the fan that I show. That's the show will bring up in this show, yeah, because then we start going down the road and learn if you change this, I would think that this and that. So
let's talk about. All right, my gosh, you cut me into a question there. Let's go to the drug tip, and we'll be back with more discussion. We're going to touch on a little bit about the family values and what is the difference between this parent home and an ex-parent home. So let's go to the drug tip and we'll come back with that.
Remember, you don't need drugs or alcohol. If you think everybody's doing it, you're wrong. Over 86% of 12 to 17-year-olds have never tried marijuana, and over 98% have never used cocaine. Only about 0.5% of them have ever used crack. Doing drugs won't make you happy or popular or help you to learn the skills you need as you grow. In fact, doing drugs can cause you to fail at all of these things. So be strong and stay on the right track. Don't use drugs.
And that was the drug tip. And now, Aisha, what I was telling you before the drug tip, about we were touching a little bit about the values. In terms of the way parents raise their child, you understand? I understand that every home is different, and every parent raise their child differently. You understand? But what do you think that is the right way, you being a mother, what is the right way, what do you think is the right way to speak to a child about sex? Do you think that it is right to just tell them, don't have sex until you're married, and I forbid you not to have sex until you're married? Or do you think that it's okay to tell them, you can go ahead and have sex if you can go have sex, but just protect yourself and educate them so that when that time comes around, they will know what to do?
I think it depends. Depends on the child itself. You start introduce the topic from a young age. So each child, every time the child gets older, you increase the information. And if the child is, let's say you have a 14-year-old, fully developed, and he still childish and things, then you don't need to give out the information where you don't need. So it all depends on the child itself and how soon or how late to start giving the information.
Well, my opinion to that is basically, I have a son. My son is 1, and my mind is already on when he reaches that stage. My thing was, I was going to tell him, I don't want you to have sex at this age and time, not till you was about 50, but...
Well, let's be practical.
Yes, I'm not saying that.
We will try it still.
I will try. That's why I was going to finish by saying this. I was going to still tell him, when you have sex, if you do have sex,
use a condom.
Can't use a condom. If you need it, come to me for it and I'll give it to you. I want to have a relationship with my son that he can come to me whenever he wants something. Yes, I will be strict and I will try to raise him up the right way, but then I can't be over him 24/7.
Exactly.
You have to trust her.
Exactly.
You have
And
to build the trust. Still.
Exactly. And that was the next thing that I was going to talk about, because we have a lot of young people, a lot of parents especially I see it happen a lot in society, that parents, they feel like it's the right way to just crowd down on their children and say, okay, don't have sex and you can't date and you can't this, but parents fail to realize that your child is not around you all the time. So what you need to do, you need to just give them the information, give them what they need, and then you need to trust them that when they go out in society, go out with their friends, they will therefore execute that knowledge. You understand? So that's my opinion on that. I don't feel like it's right to call on our children, because I mean, for example, I'm using myself. My mom speaks to me a lot. She talked to me about sex. She talked to me about dating. She talked to me about everything. You understand? And when I go out with my friends and I date somebody or anything, she tell me, okay, you can go ahead now, because I feel that I've raised you the correct way and I know that you will execute the knowledge that I've shown you. You understand?
But some of us don't get that pleasure of having our parents talk to us about sex. I, for one, my mama mentioned the word not at all. But I was lucky enough that I got involved in the programs where I learned what I know and is sharing. But there are a lot of young persons out there whose parents don't talk to them. Some of them, because of poverty, work 2-3 jobs and they're not at home with their children. So the children just left their children to raise children too.
Exactly.
So I can't.
Crystal?
No, just a viewer texted in and added a comment. It said she said, or he said, age is 16, but that doesn't mean they should start. It say, as a matter of fact, at the age of 16, some is already with child. So, viewer just sent it that comment. So
Well, I don't believe that we were saying that we're okay with having sex at 16. We're just saying that is a consent age
By law.
By law.
Exactly. But I mean that I think that personally, I would give the advice, wait, and no worry. You understand?
Yeah.
Wait, because I mean, a decision to go and have sex with somebody is a huge decision. You understand? Because I mean, to go, especially for that first time when you're giving somebody your innocence. You understand? You will never ever forget that moment. You will never ever forget that person. You understand? And I think that you as a woman that is full with so much value, you would like to save yourself for somebody that you really love, and you will enjoy it more. You understand?
Yeah.
So I mean, coming back, I kind of diverted a little bit, Aisha. I see your face there, you know. But coming back to what I was saying about the value and different parents raise their child differently. You understand?
I was going to say when we were talking about that just now that some parents fear to realize that they were once young also.
Exactly.
So they already they're the ones saying, okay, remember I was your age once.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're like not showing that, like, okay, you know you were my age, you expect to have certain freedoms, and you're not giving me that. What you're, you know, in my situation, my mom didn't allow me to go anywhere. I was so afraid of my mom that I didn't even brought people home. When I moved from my mom, I went to my aunt, and my aunt gave me the freedom.
You just
It was
wild.
like, yeah,
Exactly.
it was like, okay, everything I wanted to try, everything I wanted to do, because I never experienced it. I never knew what it was.